You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian Balls.
What's going on, NASCAR Diecast collectors and diecast viewers on YouTube? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and today I'm going to bring you guys with another NASCAR Authentics Diecast review, and it's going to be on another Cracker Barrel Wave car. So, as you guys also know, that Wave 4 is also out as well, so better late than never that we're finally getting these cars to come out. But you guys know in my What's in Stores video that if you guys haven't checked out already, let's say I just had enough of waiting for Wave 4, and I got the Cracker Barrel Wave, and this one right here is going to be on another Ford Mustang. And without further ado, it is going to be on the Brad Keselowski 2019 discount tire Ford Mustang for Team Penske. So like I said, this is a Cracker Barrel Wave car, and to show you guys side-by-side comparison of the original release, well, the car from last year, because why in the world would I pick up the Wave 4 car if it's the same exact car, just different packaging? So here's last year's car, guys, just to give you guys a little side-by-side comparison of the packagings that we got. This is for the Cracker Barrel Wave, and this is for the standard release. Like I said, this is last year's car, not this year's. And here is the side-by-side comparison in the back if you guys want to see that. Big differences right off the bat, and as you guys see right there, I crossed off where 2 is, so I do take these out of the packages, so decided to do that for you guys. But without further ado, enough of me blabbing around, let's go ahead and kick off this diecast review of the Brad Keselowski discount tire Ford Mustang. Alrighty guys, we got the classic discount tire paint scheme out of its box and ready to review. Brad Keselowski's one of his main sponsors in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. Also a very long time sponsor, not only for Brad Keselowski and also for Team Penske. Many of you guys might know what I'm talking about because he just started sponsoring this car in the Cup Series like last year. And heck, I guess you could say this is basically, you know, the exact same car like he ran last year, except it's on the wonderful Ford Mustang body, guys. I mean, you can already tell right off the bat. I mean, 2 big differences right off the bat. Of course, just the mold itself. I mean, look at that splitter and the spoiler. I mean, definitely dead giveaways. And plus, there's no contingencies as well. So, like I mentioned, all the Penske cars are going to be like that. And many others should be following the road very soon, as contingencies are pretty obsolete now. Hence why you can see them, you know, taking advantage of that space and putting, you know, stupid crap on it, like NASCAR Heat 4 logos and the Pro League crap and even the playoff emojis. God, I'm not looking forward to the playoffs this year. Oh, man. I always love the first half of NASCAR, but once we get to the playoffs, I'm just like, here we go. That dreadful P word. Anyways, enough of me. I'm not going to make this a rant review about the playoffs. Maybe I'll say that for another day, guys. This is a really nice paint scheme. I like the, it's a very basic paint scheme compared to, you know, what we usually know with the discount tire cars, especially in the Nationwide series, guys. I mean, there was a lot more going on in his, in the Xfinity / Nationwide series back then, but, it definitely simplified this paint scheme, and you know what? It doesn't look too bad. Call me crazy, but I would have liked if, I don't know, I mean, since, you know, the Team Penske cars are very uniform, I would not mind seeing the scallops on this. I mean, call me crazy, but could you imagine a scalloped discount tire car? I don't know, I think I would kind of like it. I mean, we can see it just a little bit. I mean, I guess if you want to call that scallop, I doubt it. I probably just triggered some Team Penske fans right there. But, I mean, yeah, this paint scheme is mostly well known for him winning at the last year's Brickyard 400 race. You know, saying that with not much enthusiasm because you guys know the Brickyard 400 is pretty much dead. It's been dead since like 2008. And God, it's just amazing, man. How, I mean, just like I said with Pocono, man. I mean, that track along with Indianapolis was made for Indy cars, not for NASCAR. I'm sorry. But we can see how that they're trying to change the racing up for Indianapolis and Pocono, and it's not working out too well. I mean, just, my God. But anyways, that's enough for me talking. Let's go and start the side-by-side comparison of the discount tire cars, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the car from last year. The big difference, of course, right off the bat, we got the Ford Mustang body and the Ford Fusion, and of course that beautiful candy red splitter. Don't know if that's candy red, but it does look really nice. But other than that, the paint scheme does look very, very similar. I mean, I don't know, maybe it looks like the points are a little more thicker on the Fusion body. But still really cool. It looks like the paint scheme is just a little bit different, but you guys can take a look right there. I mean, not many people point out about the contingency sponsorship loss. I mean, look how many they lost, guys. That is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 contingencies just gone in 1 year. Whew. And like I said before, NASCAR is... people are saying NASCAR is not dying. Well, the sponsors are, that's for certain. But, yeah, besides that, guys, I mean, mostly this car has the same sponsorships as last year's. I mean, the paint scheme looks like it changed a little bit. I mean, we don't have this white line on the 2 compared to this year's. And the 2 was it's a lot more centered out compared to last year's, which it looks like it wasn't centered that right. You can see it's kind of hugging where the red and the black line is. But, yeah, looks a lot more cleaner in my opinion. Surprisingly, I'm not complaining about the diecast quality on this. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't see any paint chips or any decal errors just yet. Either that or I'm a really blind bat and you guys are seeing it and I'm not, but who knows? I got plenty more reviews to come in this next segment of videos. So yeah, and there is the other side-by-side. And now we're also going to do another side-by-side comparison because I did mention that the Discount Tire has been around in NASCAR for quite a while, even dating back to the Xfinity/Nationwide series. So I thought it would be appropriate to review both Ford Mustang cars from both series. As you take a look, this is actually Ryan Blaney's 2017 Discount Tire Ford Mustang, because that's the only one I have since, you know, I'm a Ryan Blaney fan. So, I mean, right there, guys, you guys can tell. I mean, diecast quality, a lot more better, surprisingly, on the 2019 model. The decals are very wonky, especially that Ford Mustang grille. But if you look pretty closely, like I just said, paint scheme is pretty much exactly the same. Of course, the black interiors look really nice. And the white splitter with red compared to just the plain red splitter. And you can see right there, there's a lot more going on in the background. We got like red side skirts on the Xfinity car. And we got like a nice fade transition, guys, which I think would be really cool because the Discount Tire car does look very bland. I mean, I don't mind it. It's really nice. But that fade transition will look really nice and make this comparison even much more comparable, to be honest with you. But, yeah, and that fade transition even goes back to the back bumper, which is really cool. And surprisingly, we don't have America's tires on this. I know they are the same company as Discount Tire, but, yeah. But overall, guys, what would I recommend? I mean, is this the Discount Tire car to get for this year? I say absolutely. If you liked last year's car, this one is even twice as better, if not, I mean, 3 times or 2 times better, like Deuce, like the Blue Deuce. Man. When they gonna bring back the Blue Deuce scheme, man? I really miss that. I mean, I know Race at 2011 would freaking love that because, you know, he's the big Rusty Wallace fan and all. But, yeah, feel free to post your comments and thoughts below and anything else you guys want to share as I'm about to wrap up this diecast review of the Brad Keselowski 2019 Discount Tire Ford Mustang for Team Penske. If you guys enjoyed this review along with other diecast reviews, feel free to hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. But until next time, guys, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I will catch you guys on another NASCAR Diecast review.